Hello everyone. Today I'll be presenting on my research on the topic of artificial intelligence in higher education. Factors motivating use of AI-based tools among NEPALESE students. So AI is significantly impacting our everyday life, including education. We can see implementation of AI tools in various technologies. It has also made its way through education, and AI is revolutionizing traditional teaching and learning methods by so personalized learning experiences and providing timely feedback and streamlined grading processes. However, students may bypass the learning process by relying on AI to complete their assignments, which leads to their high dependency on the technology, which can also be considered an unethical use of AI tools. It is crucial to understand how and for what purposes are these students using this AI for. So we have to understand what are the motivating factors for for students to use AI tools. This study aims to identify the factors and sub factors which motivates students towards using AI tools in their studies. So to outline this presentation, I will be going through its background, rationality of the study, objectives, research questions, research design, results, limitations, and conclusions. So going through background, the AI emergence of AI is reshaping how we teach and learn by tailoring learning experiences and delivering prompt feedbacks and significantly simplifying grading processes. So we can different students might have different habits, and so as having experience tailored to their needs can help students in enhancing their learning. However, it is used in education comes with risks. Use of AI in education comes with risks, as I already mentioned. Some students can uh, misuse those tools and get involved in unethical use of those tools for completing their assignments, generating their assignments. So before generalizing its possibility and negativity, it is important to explore students' perspective of using AI tools. This study aims to identify the factors that motivate students to use AI in higher education. So understanding rationale of the study, understanding the factors that motivate students to use AI-based tools in higher education is important for both AI developers and educators. So learning what makes students use those AI tools can also enhance the developers for making better updates on those tools, and as well as educators, as well as learning they what students are using those AI tools for. Can they can tailor some rules, or implement some ideas, including those what motivates them. With AI, universities can make virtual learning available at any time, catering to students' diverse needs and allowing them to learn at their own pace. For research purposes, it can be used to identify patterns or build models. However, if students are using AI to complete assignments, educators should adjust their teaching and evaluation methods will, while also raising awareness about plagiarism and the ethical use of AI tools. This study can guide system developers and policymakers in refining AI systems by adding or removing features to minimize misuse. So what are the objectives of this study? The main objective of this study is to identify motivating factors for NEPALESE higher education students to use AI tools, and also to determine the most important factor or sub-factor influencing NEPALESE higher education students to use AI tools.
Sorry, could we try to move to the model itself, or to the collection you made and the results, because unfortunately we're running out of time.
So okay, I'll go through the models. So ASP model was developed based on the ranking of factors derived from the first stage response. So at the first stage, we conducted research we collected data from literature reviews, and we conducted an initial research where we asked about 50 to 60 students whether they are using AI tools in their studies, and letting them rank the motivating factors that we have collected from the literature reviews. On this, we have selected two groups of undergraduate students, one's from science or engineering, computer science or computer engineering streams, and another from management streams. So we can get different actors, we can get different perspective from these different actors. So the research frameworks, I can show you the research framework. So first of all, we conducted research review, and we developed a questionnaire based on those literature reviews, and administrating those questionnaire and analyzing those response. We determined, identified factors and soft factors, and developed an ASP model based on those. And we made a pairwise comparison questionnaire for that, and made the participants fill those forms, and made calculations based on ASP theory. And finally, we ranked the factors and sub-factors from this study. So data collection was conducted on individual basis with proper demonstration of pairwise comparison process and explanation of potential inconsistencies. Data with inconsistency ratio of less than 0.1 was accepted. A total of 40 valid samples were used during this survey. So this is my hierarchical model. At the level 1, we have goal. What is the goal of this study? The goal of this study was to understand the motivating factors for NEPALESE students to use AI-based tools. And level 2, we have actors. We have management students and science or engineering students. These two actors provides us with a different perspective from a technical, so from a student who is learning, who is based on technical side, or who is not based on technical side. So we can get different perspective. So from the initial questionnaire, we determined 3 factors: enhanced learning, and under that enhanced learning, we have 3 different soft factors, that is capacity, experience, and flexibility. And another factor was time saving and enhanced performance. And under enhanced performance, we can find 2 different soft factors, that is instant feedback and convenience. So this is my hierarchical model. At level 3, we have our factors, and at level 4, we have our soft factors. So, and tools and calculation, the responses obtained has been aggregated by calculating the geometric means using Excel Office 365. Further calculation has been made to calculate the priority vector, row average, and consistency ratio. So I will go through the results. This is one of my sample matrix. This matrix was taken from the global ranking of the motivating factors. So we have made such matrices for every stream. For example, for the management students, ranking their ranking of factors under management students, sub factors under management students. So I will be showing the results as well. Management students factor ranking. This is the factor ranking of management students. So from this, we can see that management students are showing more emphasis on enhancing their performance. They are more motivated when their performance is enhanced. And closely second is enhanced learning. And at the third, we can see time saving. And the soft factors on under enhanced learning, we can see flexibility, experience, and capacity. And we can see that those students are leaning more towards experience rather than flexibility and capacity, which are closely behind them. And another soft factors on the enhanced performance, we can see the convenience and instant feedback, where students from management faculties are more interested to more motivated by how instantly they can get feedback from AI tools. So similarly, we have done for computer science students as well. We can see the ranking here. They have provided more emphasis on enhanced learning. So we can see the differences between management students and computer science students from this, that management students were uh, more motivated by how it could enhance their performance. But uh, from a technical side of view, technical field students, we can see that they are more providing more priority on enhancing their learning, enhancing their learning. So similarly, we can see the soft factor ranking as well, where they are leaning towards more towards enhancing their capacity rather than their experience, which was the case for the management students. I will not go through every single one of them, explaining them, taking time in consideration. So we can also see that instead they are providing more messages on inside figure rather than having more convenience. So as a global, after ranking those uh, factors and sub factors on under different actors, we calculated as a global. So while calculating a global factor, we can see that enhanced performance and enhanced learning are closely together, but enhanced learning take a slightly as it comes out from this study as the most important factor, most important motivating factor for students to use AI tools. And closely behind is enhancing performance and time saving. And for the soft factor, we can see that enhancing capacity has and is over uh, experience and flexibility, while calculating it as a whole rather than separate actors. For global ranking under enhanced performance, those soft factors, we can see that instant feedback is the is a clear winner here. So instant, they are leaning more towards instant feedback. So this is an hierarchical model, and their weightage they cover. So as of global ranking, this is the weightage they cover. We can see that uh, enhanced learning cover the most out of the factors, and under those factors, the weightage weightage of an enhanced learning has been distributed between those soft factors, and similarly for the enhanced performance as well. So what are the
Okay.
limitations of this study? So having just 40 sample size and generalizing the results from the study to everyone will not be very effective. So the methodology depends on subjective judgments from respondent, potentially including bias. So yes, of course, as we provide our point of view, so their students provide their interview, so their point of view, so they may include biasness. The assignment may reflect only a narrow range of opinion. Inconsistent response from even a single participant could influence the overall ranking. The model has limited applicability across all higher education sector in Nepal or globally. So concluding this, the study aims to understand students' perspective on using AI in learning, employing MC multi-criteria decision making and ASP mode approach. This could provide insights for policymakers and even the universities on how to incorporate AI in education and develop mechanisms to maximize their benefit while minimizing misuse. Although the study was conducted in Nepal, it can be easily adopted in other countries as well. While the research findings are subjective, as they are based on the judgment of selected group of individuals, the developed method is widely acceptable as well. So thank you, everyone.
Thank you very much. Will you please go to the hierarchy with the last hierarchy you showed right here?
Yeah.
One interesting thing is that you have determined that the different disciplines have value different benefits of
Yeah.
using AI, which is really interesting. My question is, in the first survey that was sent to the students,
Yes.
were there open questions? How do you come up with these three categories: enhanced learning, time saving, and enhanced performance?
So this enhanced learning, time saving, and enhanced performance.
Yeah, the first survey
So
was open.
first of all, yeah. So first of all, I looked through ASP research, but I couldn't find any research ranking motivating factors for students. So I went through different literatures and list out about 10 factors that motivates a student. So, and in the initial interview, what we asked those respondent was if they were to make the response valid, we have to know if they have already used AI tools or not. So we chose respondent who have used AI tools and let them rank those 10 uh, 10 factors, 10 determinants which motivate students. And after we got the ranking from them and aggregating the ranking, we chose those factors and sub factors.
Okay. Okay. Thank you very much. You know,
Thank
we
you.
have one more presentation, right? That's gonna be, you're gonna pass the slides, and the person is gonna be over the phone because there is communication problems, right, Leron?
Yes, he's still having connection issues and not able to join us, but I can go through her slides if we all agree.
Okay, let's tell her to be fast because we're really quite behind. Thank you very much, Kritik. You can stop sharing.
Thank you, everyone.